instead if it's kind of formal. But if you're friends with a person, then you use the to form.
Can you imagine you're being yelled at because you... You and I have talked a little bit about, because I worked at Saturday Night Live, you had worked there earlier, and because your career fascinates me, it's a lot of, you're clearly this incredibly gifted, funny person, and it was trying to find, and you were very principled about doing things your way. I know at SNL it wasn't a good fit for you, because you had your sense of humor, the stuff that you thought was funny, and you had a hard time getting stuff on the air.
Yeah, I didn't get one. Oh, I got one sketch on at that wonderful 12:50 slot.
My favorite.
Yeah.
That's the sweet spot.
Right.
12:50. Yeah, that's where I used to hang out. I love that.
Yes, I had one sketch on the whole year.
At one point, you just became angry and quit.
Yes.
And then famously showed up a couple of days later.
I pretended the whole thing never happened.
Which became a Seinfeld episode.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I was computing how much money I had. I cost myself enough money to live on for 2 years for me. And I go, oh boy, what an idiot! That was so stupid. Because I had like a hissy fit. I went up to Dick Ebersol and I said, "This show stinks." This is right before air. This is like week number 6, and I had been cut every week. And I went up to him, and he had the headphones on, the headset on, and I went, "This show stinks. It's a piece of shit." I'm done here.
And then you just came back.
I just came
back. Now maybe because he had the headset on, he couldn't hear you.
Maybe, yeah. I came back and pretended it never happened. Yeah. And it worked.
I think you did that a few times, Sona.
I'm sure I did.
I think there was a couple, because Sona is my assistant, and there were several times where I think you told me to fuck off.
I've stormed off a lot.
Stormed off, and then
meekly.
I'd come in the next day and you'd be eating Zanku chicken at your desk and watching The Bachelor.
Yeah, and you completely just didn't even mention my outburst.
Yeah,
I'm surprised it didn't really catch on throughout the country. You know, that after I told the story.
Yeah.
Hey, this is a way I could tell off my boss and then come back and keep my job.
Right.
Yeah.
I would think, because of the shows you've worked on or created, Seinfeld and then Curb, those are shows where everybody thinks they have a good episode. Anybody can come up to you and say, you know, when you're at the gas station and you go to clean, but there's no towel there to wipe off the squeegee. And I think that's a thing that happens to everybody, and shouldn't that happen to Larry?
Yeah.
And you have to, what do you do? Because you must get that constantly.
I go, let me stop you right there.
I'd like you to meet the pit sheriff.
Yeah.
There should be a pit sheriff, too.
Yeah, I go, let me stop you right there. You know, I'm not the Writers Guild forbid me to hear ideas from other people, so I'm sorry. You know, I'm sure it's a great idea, but I can't hear it.
Right.
Yeah.
And does that work?
Yeah, no, it works.
Okay.
It's pretty good. What doesn't work, the pictures, because you know, you're in the street. Hey, there's a fan that wanted to take a picture, and so I thought I tried something new, and I said, you know what? I can't take pictures outside.
Wait, what?
What's like a vampire?
Yeah.
I said, you know, there's people, I can't take pictures outside. And then when I was inside, I would say to people, you know what? I can't take pictures inside.
And how's that working for you?
You know, it started out okay, and then I sort of couldn't get through it without laughing. Because I realized how stupid it was. But you know, people actually bought it. I can't take pictures inside.
Did you there's something about your past that doesn't make sense. There's a lot of things that do make sense, but I didn't know that you were in the U.S. Army Reserve. And I cannot imagine you in any situation where people are telling you this is how you must behave and this is what's required.
Yeah.
It
Really tough.
I just can't imagine you
Tough.
falling into line. You did that for a couple of years, right?
I was in the, I was in the reserves to avoid going to Vietnam. I'm kind of old.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I know. I know. We'll bring that up second. That's my next question. You seem very